Hello everybody, Steve here, and today I have this padlock, this UCS-2A. Some of you might recognize this from a couple weeks ago when I picked this lock and then I attempted to gut it, and I had a little bit of a gutting disaster with it. And after I was done, I was able to free the core from the Bible and get all the pins came out, and I just dumped all the pins in my container here and threw everything in my bag, and then when I was going through my bag a little bit ago, I realized it was still there and I still hadn't put it together, so I figured let's go ahead and get this put together today. So like I said, padlock UCS-2A is missing. The core is right here, all in pieces. I do have another core I was actually going to put in it, but so whatever, I don't know. Anyway, so at least let's try and get this core back together and get this back together real quick. So first of all, the problem I had is after I picked it and I took this core out of the lock, I locked it back up. I took the key retaining screw out, put the key in there and turned it clockwise like this, and then I put a shim in here, and then I tried to push the core out, and that's when I got partway out, kind of like that, and it stuck. It wouldn't go anywhere. So I finally ended up having to give up, throw my hands up, and then I spent some time kind of working with it back and forth, and finally worked it all out and got the core out and dumped all the pins everywhere. And I think I lost a spring somewhere. It's probably still around here somewhere, but I got another spring to put in there, so hopefully that will work out good. And so the problem I had was, first of all, I turned the core the wrong way. I should have turned it counterclockwise. And the reason for that is because where this key retaining screw goes, it goes right in here, and there's a little slot so that it doesn't get turned the wrong way or overturned, and it also keeps it in the plug so that it doesn't come out. And so by turning it clockwise, then the driver pins fell down in there, and since I did not have the shim in there very well, it ended up almost breaking my lock, but luckily I was able to get it apart. So the first thing I would have done different, or should have done, was turned it the other way, made sure that shim was in there correctly before trying to push it out. And so, lesson learned. I'm not planning on doing that anymore. But anyway, so first of all, let's get these. They're not in, I didn't put them in any order, I just kind of dumped them in here, so I might as well just dump them all out onto the table so I can get them easier. Guess I don't really need a pinning tree, do I? I don't know. Anyway, so if I remember right, so here's key pins over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a driver pin. So I have 2 spools and 4 serrated pins. So if I do maybe a serrated and spool and then serrated, spool, serrated, maybe the kind of that order, I guess. Since I don't really know how they came out, I mean, that's just a good guess. So let's get these key pins in here. Let me try to kind of figure out which one's which real quick, because once you get the key in here, it's kind of hard to tell. So I think the shorter one is probably pin 4. These all look almost the same. Looks like 3 of them are the same. So get the longer ones in 5, 6, and 4. And it looks like these 2 are the same, so looks kind of right. Let's try it out. So first one, pin 6. Make sure I'm not putting it in the wrong spot. Pin 5. Try to make it quicker by just picking them up. My fingers are kind of working today, so maybe that might help. Okay, looks like we're good so far. Pin 3. Pin 2. Oh, looks like we might have got it. A good guess. First guess, good guess. That makes it easy. Nice and flush. Works great in there. Set this aside. So now, let me turn on the other light so I can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them there, right? Yeah. Three, 2, get back here. 1, side. 6. First chamber there is the core retaining screw. 6, 5. 4. Looks like they're all in there. Okay. So far, so good. Now comes the fun part. See, it's 4. We're going to put a serrated in 4. Grab the end there. Okay. Sorry it's so bright, shiny. Got that light on because I want to see. I know you guys want to see too, but a little sacrifice, right? Okay, 5. Well, try 4 again. Oh, the fun of trying to get all these in there. Makes you appreciate it when you have grub screws on the top, doesn't it? tweezers. Okay, try this again. Pin 4. Okay, now pin 5. And it's rated in pin 6. So what I usually do is I grab it from the end. It's going towards the key. So I have a little bit on there. And then I push it in. And I push the core, or push the plug so it pushes against the pin. And then use my tweezers to push it down. And that's what I do. Go 1, 2, 3. There we go. There's the third one, and we were putting a serrated. Grab the end. Okay, and 2. And 1. Okay, good. So we have all the driver pins in there, all the key pins. So we're going to put it in like this. Guess we can turn off that light now. There we go. Success. Take the key out. Look at that. Okay, now we need to get the core retaining screw in there. Look how long that thing is. Oh boy. Get that in there. Okay. There we go. That's in there. Let's try it out. Key in, and it turns. It only turns 90 degrees. Comes out. That's good. Good sign there. Okay. And we got the little slot there. Drop that in there. Let's hold our finger on there to hold it in place. Still works. We haven't put the screw in yet. I want to make sure that everything's working properly before putting that screw in. Lock it up. Key in. There we go. Perfect. Good so far. Now let's drop the... You can see the little ball in there. Kind of get that out of the way. Okay, screws in. Now let's tighten that up. Okay. Go. go, tightened. Okay, got that tight. Now let's try it out. Keys turning. Okay, moment of truth. There we go. Successfully got that back together. And after 2 weeks of not doing anything, finally got it going. Finally got around to getting it done. So anyway, thank you very much for watching and sticking with it. Looks like it hasn't been too bad, but anyway, worked out pretty good. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and make sure that you leave a comment below, and definitely leave a like and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day.